Duran Duran Ordinary World. That's what we're getting into today, and it's going to be the first time that we're checking out Duran Duran, I should say, on the channel.
Yes, and this is in light of a sponsored request that came from Jamie. So thank you so much for supporting the channel again, Jamie, and excited to check this one out.
Jamie's been around a long time, and he keeps sponsoring us, and we're very grateful for that. Although he was telling us alongside the email that came with this sponsored request that the snowstorm was hitting him even down south in the U.S. So that's in the rear view now. Hopefully no more snowstorms, maybe even for the rest of winter, especially in the south. We don't have to deal with that here in Mexico. That's a little bit of a perk, we'll say. It's the weather here and the vitamin D. I appreciate the vitamin D. I hear about all these people in Canada, back in Toronto, that are getting sick. I'm like, I don't want anything to do with that.
No, me either. And it's definitely blessed to be in year-round sunshine.
Yeah. So Duran Duran, first time that we're getting into them on the channel with this one here. This one came out in 1992. And this, apparently, according to Jamie, is not representative of their normal sound or what they maybe are known for. They formed in 1978, right?
Yes, and were really popular through the 80s. We were also reading that they did have a different sound in the 80s, and this song, I guess because of the different sound, actually kind of revitalized their career into the 90s.
Yeah, this went to number 3 on the Hot Billboard 100, did well in the UK as well, and revitalized their career. Also apparently showed a little bit of maturity in their sound. So we don't know what the original Duran Duran will sound like. So if you guys want to give us some recommendations in the comment section about where we might want to go after this one here, Jamie is putting Duran Duran on our radar. And this is where you guys come in as a community and back up Jamie and say, all right, Jamie, you got him here. Now we're going to help you get him to the next one. And you can drop a comment down below and let us know where that might be.
Yes. Looking forward to hearing from you guys in those comments.
All right, guys, let's get into Ordinary World.
Turned on the lights, the TV, and the radio. Still I can't escape the ghost of you. What has happened to it all? Crazy summer say, where is the life that I recognize? But I won't. And as I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive. Passion or coincidence once prompted you to say, pride will tear us both apart. Gone out the window, crossed the rooftops, run away. Left me in the vacuum of my heart. What is happening to me? Crazy some say. Where is my friend when I need you most? But I won't.
Duran Duran, Ordinary World. I mean, I love this. This is so great. The mix in particular is really standing out to me on this. It's so crisp. It's, coming to life in so many sections. I mean, the strings really popping in the mix there and complemented really well with that pop in the drums. And then you've got these deeper tones coming through in the bass, giving this great groove. And obviously the cherry on top is the vocal performance here. Really outstanding stuff. I mean, it takes you away. It kind of feels like you're going into a different place that is relaxing and comforting to a degree. I mean, he's talking about some struggles, but it's kind of like he's professing those struggles, and as a listener, you're able to relate to that. That's what I'm feeling anyways.
Yeah, I definitely agree with the aspect of taking you away. I was going to say that I feel like the song has a very melodic flow, but it's almost like a tranquil flow that, like you said, kind of like calms you down a little bit or de-stresses you, which is ironic because, like you said, he's talking about whether it sounds like almost like grief or a loss or, like personal struggles, but also coming to terms with those and surviving through that. So, it has like a message about going through things, but getting to the other side of that. And I feel like the sound and the melodic sound of the song embodies that as well.
Yeah, I think it's almost hypnotic the way it's coming across.
Yes. And
I think the customary sound for Duran Duran, what we were reading, is they use some synth, obviously, in the 80s. You would not be surprised by that. And then this, you've got a real strong, like, acoustic presence. So maybe that's some of the discrepancy of what you would normally expect from Duran Duran and what we're getting in this one. But
yeah,
as always, you guys can give us more insights down below as to what the Duran Duran normally sounds like. And if this was shocking to hear another side of them when you first heard this, what was your reaction? Was it,
yeah,
I love this, or this is a little different and took you some time to get used to it? Give us your thoughts down below.
And as I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn to survive. Papers in the roadside tell of suffering and grief. Fear today, forgot tomorrow. Ooh, here beside the news of holy war and holy need. Ours is just a little sorrow talk.
it's like giving me goosebumps.
And I don't cry for yesterday. There's an ordinary world somehow I have to find. And as I try to make my way to the ordinary world, I will learn
That was full. Sounded very, very full. Sam, what did you think about that one?
I really enjoyed that. I feel like it had this emotive feeling to it, but it also made me feel so calm and peaceful, like almost like this sense of everything's going to be okay. This kind of sense of peace just kind of came over to me, which I liked that. It was a cool experience.
Well, I think that is the theme of the song, right? Because the ordinary world, he's talking about his struggles, right? And the ordinary world is like everyday life that you want to fit back into. But when you have problems going on in your life, you can't think about anything else a lot of the time. You're just, the thing that's bothering you is at the forefront. But you're going to, try to get back into that ordinary world. And that's a survival component, right? It's just get back to being focused on what's in front of you and not focused on this thing that's, lingering.
Yeah, and talking about how he's not going to be looking back, right? Like you said, looking forward.
Exactly. So I think the song obviously captured that feeling. Beautifully mixed. As I said, it really started to even grow in that sense towards the back half. They added in more synth, it sounded like.
I like the layered vocals too.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that. And the stereo aspects that they used as well.
Yep.
Vocal performance again was great in so many respects. So really, really did enjoy this one as well. It was well done. And I think it was interesting because we've obviously done a lot on the channel now in different genres. And I got this feel almost of, now some of you might disagree with me on this, and that's fine. But I got this mix of Oasis and Yes. So it's like this blend of this progressive sound with this pop sound, which, I think like the melodic flow that they had reminded me of Oasis in that sense. So really cool.
I was thinking how it's kind of interesting to me how in this time period, right? Because this was 1992, like this was the grunge era. Obviously, this isn't grunge music, but that was very popular. And grunge music tends to be very emotive, and it's a lot about pain and grief and stuff like that. So this takes similar elements, but just frames it in such a different light, which I thought was kind of cool. How like at the same time, like it's similar ideologies to the music, but just such a different approach to how the finished product comes together.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they started in the late 70s and blew up in the 80s. So their sound would, definitely be a specific genre or feeling that you would expect, but maybe they went outside their box and were capturing some of what else was going on at the time, right? Anyways, guys, that was Duran Duran, Ordinary World. I loved it. Sam loved it. If you loved it as well, you can hit that like button. Make sure you give a shout out to Jamie in the comments as well for getting him
pick Jamie, for
him getting us to check out Ordinary World here and give us those insights that we asked for. Make sure you drop a comment with a song. If you like that song and you agree, you would love to see that on the channel, hit the thumbs up on that comment so we know that that's what you want to see next. All right, guys, that's it from us today. Hope you have a great one. We'll see you on the next video.
Thanks for watching, guys.